all about with map tracing. And today it's turn for Oceania. Oceania. Well, this will be a very interesting ASMR maps tracing video with statistics and highlights, of course. Well, Oceania is a vast and diverse region which includes thousands of islands and archipelagos across the Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean, South and North, South Pacific Ocean and North Pacific Ocean. Well, it's divided in three sub-regions. Well, French or Polynesia, Micronesia, and Melanesia. Well, the area of Oceania is 8.5 million square kilometers. So 8.5 million square kilometers, or 3.3 million square miles. Approximately the population is about 42 million people. And there are 14 sovereign nations, 14. So very nations, which includes Australia, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, Fiji, Solomon Islands, Samoa, Tonga, and others. Well, oceans primarily surrounded by the Pacific Oceans, covering significant portions of the Earth's water. Here in Oceania are living different cultures, indigenous cultures. It is home of the Aboriginal Australians. Aboriginal Australians. Which are 50,000 approximately. From 15,000 years. And continuous culture. There is Maori in New Zealand. Maori in New Zealand, which there are rich traditions, and they have the haka dance. And the Polynesian navigators. Well, navigators. They are known for their navigation skills and techniques, for mastering non-instrumental navigation across vast oceans. There are over 1,200 languages spoken, making it one of the most linguistically diverse regions. Only Papua New Guinea, Papua New Guinea, has more than 800 languages. So only this territory has more than 800, and the rest of them. They have 400 together. Some economic highlights. The largest economy is considered Australia. Largest. Just economy is the largest economy in Oceania, and major exports of Australia are coal, gold, and agricultural goods. Agri-goods. Well, New Zealand is famous for its dairy products. So, New Zealand is famous for dairy products. And lamb exports. Lamb. Pacific Islands, relatively small economies relying on agriculture and tourism. Unique wildlife. Australia is home to some indigenous unique animals like kangaroos, koalas, platypuses, and echinans. And New Zealand is famous for kiwi bird and the parrot like kakapo. Also in this area is the famous Great Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef. Great Barrier Reef, which is the largest coral reef system off the coast of Australia. It's spanning over 2,300 kilometers. It's visible from space. In terms of volcanic activities, we have the Vanuatu right here. Vanuatu Islands, which are volcanic islands. And Tonga Islands, which are again volcanic islands. Even Papua New Guinea has active volcanoes. Well, now let's switch to some surprising facts. Like I said, I mentioned Papua New Guinea. Due to its size, has world's greatest linguistic diversity. There are tribes like Huli tribes. Huli tribes. Yeah. They have distinct traditions like face painting and wigs made of hair. Wigs made of hair in Papua New Guinea. Alright. Kiribati, which is here, the unique geography. It's the first country that its welcome to New Day is UTC plus 14. UTC plus 14. And consists island spread on all hemisphere. Tuvalu's internet domain. Tuvalu is internet domain. The country's East TV domain is a major source of revenue to the streaming platforms. Micronesia's Nan Madol, an ancient city built. Nan Madol. Nan Madol is an ancient city built on coral reef, often called Venice of the Pacific. Vanuatu land diving. Origin of the bungee jumping is in Vanuatu. The origin of the bungee jumping, locals dive off tall towers with vines tied on their feet. And the Easter Island, which is not here on the map, Easter Island. Somewhere here. Or is known for this mysterious Moai statues. Moai statues. With uncertain ranges and purposes. Well, the Oceania is facing some environmental challenges. First is the rising sea level. It is threatened by low-lying islands like Tuvalu, Kiribati and Marshall Islands. Warming oceans have caused damage to the Great Barrier Reef, and there are frequently cyclones, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions in this area. Some sports highlights. Rugby. Well, rugby as a sport. Rugby is well loved in New Zealand and in Fiji and Samoa. Australian rules football, AFL, unique to Australia, popular in cities like Melbourne. Australian rules football and surfing. Hawaii, which is here. Hawaiian Islands is technically part of Polynesia and is often considered the birthplace of surfing. Well, we make quite an interesting journey in Oceania. Facts and highlights. I hope you enjoyed this video, as always, of course. And now, because we are at the end and I'm very happy that you attended this session, I want to ask you something very nice, to subscribe to my channel if you aren't yet. Thank you very much for joining me today, and until next time, I wish you all the best. Bye bye. Bye bye.